Part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Here's Conley following the score by Tony Parker from 11 feet away. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The drive by Lopez. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now, here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Allen inside the three-point line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. His first basket of the night. San Antonio leading by 7. Ginobili on the wing. Stolen by Allen. Conley up top. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Gasol. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it. Greg,
I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Good on the second free throw. Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Ginobili. The Grizzlies also changing it up. White, he's checked in for Green. And it's Chalmers in for Tony Allen. Conley kicks to Gasol. 13 feet away. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Lopez, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Chalmers. Here's the screen. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
Parker against Conley. Parker dishes to Lopez. Back to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Rejected by Gasol. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. So both teams changing it up here. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Allen and Green are the wings. Splitter is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Chalmers in. at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He had 23 points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Here's Chalmers following the bucket by the Spurs. Gasol a screen. Now, here's Chalmers, covered by Mills. A nice shot by Gasol.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Lopez a screen. And Mills kicks to Lopez. Lopez missing again. Memphis trailing here. Chalmers with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Leonard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Allen. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Splitter sets a screen, and the wide open shot from Chalmers. Drills it from outside.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Feeds it to Splitter. Passes it to Green. Clock at 6. Allen kicks to Chalmers. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Leonard kicks to Lopez. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for Freak.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
There's a good screen. Chalmers against Ginobili. For the 3. Chalmers' shot is no good.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And Mills kicks to Lopez. Good! And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Green. He has 5. The 3 from Chalmers. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Chalmers kicks to Green. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on here. He was right near the line.
And the Spurs with some changes. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Parker subbed in for Manu Ginobili. The Grizzlies also making a change. Randolph is checked in. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Parker against Chalmers. And it's Lopez penetrating. The layup missed. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Green, no luck. San Antonio leading by 7. He tries for 3. Randolph against Diaw. And it's off the back rim. No good. to stop the drought. It's Gasol missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Well, hopefully, we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap